Hello and welcome to a one-to-one session of Eyes of Saemyth, featuring our lovely Sinza.
Hello.
You might not have noticed that something is wrong with Sinza yet. Maybe that episode's already come out. Who fucking knows? And in the meantime, we are recording it before the party have figured this out. It is 5:30 in the morning for Lavender. This is too early to be recording.
I'm dedicated. Okay.
We're gonna get straight into it. We don't need a recap. You're not getting any inspiration for this shit. Sorry, buddy.
What?
you don't get inspiration right now.
Oh god.
You are at the riverside. You can see the two figures across the way from you. You have engaged in combat. You have gotten quite up close to this mother's assassin, of whom has been trying to kind of swing a relatively measly looking blade in your direction, with this sad expression on her face, and you feel Kane's eyes flicker towards you, as he is watching, out of the corner of his eye. You go for a swing, and everything kind of flickers in and out for a moment. There's the world around you kind of dulls, and you can taste transmutation magic in the air. It's a sting. It's a spice on the tip of your tongue, as the world around you moves and shifts, and suddenly you are not where you thought you were. You are slightly further into the woods. This woman is in front of you with a hand up, having cast something. You can roll me an Arcana check to see if you can figure out what she has done.
Oh, no.
That's a good start.
Not a good start.
A lovely nat one. No clue what she's done, but you're definitely not where you were.
Okay.
You can't see the rest of your party members. The Honest Company are far in the distance now, but you are still deep in the woods.
Okay. Did the shift feel at all like when I flick my coin?
Yes, very similar.
Okay. Sinza, who's kind of like stumbled, I think, a little bit in the sudden just switch in environment, she's still holding onto her axe and she looks towards this woman standing in front of her. Does she look familiar at all? Do I see any red paint or anything like that?
She has a streak of red paint over one side of her face.
Okay.
She doesn't look familiar.
Okay. Where the fuck am I?
She puts her dagger back in her holster on her hip and stands up straight and just looks at you.
Can I make like an insight check?
Yeah.
Insight. Can't read.
With a 16, you notice her eyes are flickering behind you and then back to you.
Shit. Sinza, who's planted her feet, she's also looking around for her party as well in this moment, because she's like, I don't know if they've also experienced the same thing, and she's thinking they're possibly behind her, so Sinza kind of just like gazes over her shoulder to look back, hoping that they're there.
Roll me a dex save at disadvantage.
Oh god. Oh no.
Something gets pulled over your head. The world around you goes black. You feel fabric against your fur as something tightens it around your neck. More hands than you saw begin to grip at your arms and pull, and they are beginning to drag you off into the woods.
Can I fight?
Yeah.
you want me to make a strength?
Yeah, make me an athletics, and I will make
Okay.
an athletics against you.
Okay.
Ooh. You manage to kind of pull yourself free of at least one set of these arms. They're not the same. They're not slim fingers. You're expecting the elf that was in front of you to have manhandled you. You didn't hear her move. You're relying entirely on your sense of hearing, your sense of smell, trying to figure out where you are, what's going on. You manage to pull yourself off. You feel something sharp catch against you, as it seems like the person next to you is armed. As you begin to kind of pull, trying to free yourself from these sensations, you still have your weapon on you.
Sinza's gonna swing it in the direction that she felt the sharp pain, or the sharp
Roll
surface.
me attack roll at disadvantage. You can't see.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll a d20. Oops.
17. That hits. Roll me
Oh.
damage.
8, 9, 10, 11. It should only be a 14. I don't know why it's added pluses to that.
It would have been that's two d20s rolled together.
Yeah.
So 14 does not hit. So you swing and you can hear the singing of the metal through the air. It doesn't make contact with anything until it hits the floor.
Okay.
You hear a shuffling around you. Roll a perception check.
Okay. Oh no.
The weight of the canvas bag that has been dragged over your head has made it muffled. The sound outside around you is difficult for you to determine where people are, what they're doing, how many people are there. There's definitely more than one.
Yeah.
You are more surrounded than you initially thought. Roll me a wisdom save.
What do you mean, Tobias? 13.
The weight of the bag seems to get heavier and heavier, and your eyelids get heavier and heavier, and things are starting to blur. That muffling is getting almost stuffy in your head. You can taste it in the back of your mouth. It's an unpleasant sensation. Before something very, very warm places its hand against you. You drift off to sleep. Mother's embrace.
No, you're fucking. Oh my god. Oh no. Mother's Cathedral? What do you mean, Tobias? Oh god.
Start. When you wake, you are laying in a liquid, floating on top of it. Your hand immediately moves to push further down to find something to grasp. You feel the floor. You feel stone, carved stone, underneath your fingers. It's maybe about ankle deep. It's very warm.
The water?
You still can't see anything. Yeah.
Okay. Am I free? Is anything
Your
holding
limbs
me?
are not. No one's touching you. You've got the bag over your head.
Yeah, since I think instinctively, just because she wants to see, she just reaches up to kind of pull the bag from her, throws it, and her eyes are just like darting the space, and she's moving to stand because she's like, I don't want to be laying in water if that's what it is.
You're immediately hit with the smell of blood. It's overwhelming as the room is lit up around you as you pull this this thing off of your head. You're laying in blood. It's soaked into your fur. You can see a light underneath it, under your feet, a ring around you, a magic circle, holding you in a very small space, large enough that you may pace around a little bit, not much larger than that. And you're surrounded. There are elves stood armed, standing in this ankle-deep blood, in what looks like a cathedral that has been long since desecrated. They all have this similar kind of almost warm expression on their face. And the lady next to you, the assassin, who had originally kind of taken you away from your friends, smiles and kind of tilts her head, and it's an unnatural sort of smile. Mother welcomes you.
Fuck you. The fuck am I? Where's my party?
And as you can hear this kind of laughter, as you look up to kind of where it looks like it's almost like a pedestal in front of you, is a woman that is larger than any mortal you've seen. Maybe about 8-9 feet tall. Her skin is red and deep, and she has stark white hair tied up in kind of almost like a messy ponytail behind her, covered in sort of furs and leaves, and these branches are reaching out from her spine towards the sky like hands. She's got a wide, unnaturally wide smile on her face, a pair of black scleral eyes staring at you as she leans on the balcony. What's wrong, dearie?
Can I make an assumption from the descriptions that we heard that it's the Bloody Mother?
Be a safe assumption.
Okay. As Sinzo's attention had been turned on the elf, it very quickly turns to her. And her back off kind of plants to try and find some grounding. Do I feel any writhing at all from the lichen at all?
The lichen is scared.
Oh no, that's bad.
Roll me I'd say this is like a soul search, so I guess it's a wisdom check.
Yeah, do wisdom. Oh.
Okay.
Sinza is like thrumming the kind of line or the tether that the leshy holds, trying to coax it. She just wants to feel its, I guess, rage a little bit in this moment.
It's almost like a scared animal that's been pressured into a corner. Like it's aware this creature, this being that stood in front of you, is sibling to its creator.
Shit.
And it's afraid. Because if you piss her off, you piss off the white lichen.
Mm-hmm. Sinza grits her teeth and she tries to kind of put herself together. She's trying not to show fear in the suddenness of the whole experience, and she's trying to just give off as much confidence as she can.
I mean, persuade. No, you know what? Performance. Let's do a performance check.
Okay. She's
What's
trying
your
to hide her
like
shaking
at this
hands.
moment?
Oh.
Okay. All right. Oh, okay.
Okay.
You're able to kind of keep this persona of a steady composure. As she's looking down at you, her fingers are unnaturally long as they're kind of curled over the bench in front of her. She's still smiling down at you. It's almost hard to tell where she's looking, because her eyes are entirely black.
Okay.
As she's looking you over. What's wrong, dearie? Answer the question now.
Why the fuck am I here? Where the fuck is my party?
Oh, well, that's for you to tell me. Why are you here? Don't go lying to me now.
I have nothing to lie about. I have no idea why I'm here. You dragged me from my party.
I'm asking the questions. She smiles back, kind of leans back a little. Go on. This will be faster if you tell me why you've decided to come into my domain, dearie.
Sinza falls silent, and she starts to quickly put together the pieces of what this might be. I didn't take you for a kidnapper.
And I didn't take you for a trespasser, Sinza.
I don't know what you did to the people in my town, my family.
Aren't you a clever little bumpkin? She points at you. This nail is almost as long as her finger, black and stained as she kind of points it towards you. Managed to figure it out. Look at you putting the puzzle pieces together.
It wasn't that hard.
Oh, a little breadcrumb trail then. Maybe I wanted you to find me. I've heard a lot about you, you know, my dear. I just want to get to know you a bit better.
You weren't
After
getting
all,
to know
Mother
anything.
knows. What was that?
You won't be getting to know anything.
We'll see. As she grins and these yellowed teeth, she's got way more than she should have in that mouth. Her jaw is almost longer and wider than it should be. As she begins to step down, make her way round. And the assassin, she kind of wraps her hand around the assassin's face, and you watch as she kind of tilts her hand into the grasp as if it's a loving embrace. Steps over towards you, and you're hit with the most horrendous smell. She is absolutely grotesque. Like, the closer she gets to you, the more she smells like a corpse that's been left in the sun for far too long. You can see the red tint in her skin is the same color as the paint. Almost like her touch leaves that streak on the people that she indoctrinates. She leans against the magic circle. She doesn't break it, she doesn't go in, she just kind of leans in close to you. You can smell her breath. It smells like decay and rot. And she smiles again.
I just bare my
We're
fangs
going
at
to
her.
play a game.
No.
No? Do you not like games, Sinza?
Not your games.
Well, you've never played them. Dearie, you can't make assumptions like that. That's rude. You're not getting out of here alive if you don't play. Your friends won't miss you. I've already replaced you.
What?
I've already replaced you, dear. There's another Sinza just running around out there with your friends.
They'll know. No, it's
I'm
not
learning
me.
so much.
They're smarter than that.
They haven't figured it out yet. She kind of waltzes around you, as if she's eyeing you up, assessing you. She almost doesn't disturb the blood. There's no ripples as she moves. It just sort of parts where she walks. You can see her blackened toenails and her feet. She lifts them out of the water, or blood. So, are we playing a game or not, Sinza? I don't think you have much of a choice, do you?
Tell me the rules of your game, then.
I ask you a question. You answer me honestly.
That's not
you
a game.
Ask me a question. I answer you honestly. How does that sound, dearie? We're getting to know each other. Mother loves to know her children. And after all, you're part of the family, aren't you?
Every single hair and fiber on Sinza's body just like raises at the thought of that. But she's not wrong.
You watch her breathe in as you react this way, almost like breathing through her nose, like she's smelling the air.
Oh, God.
She sighs, and she's got a smile on her face. That's what I live for.
Sinza tries to pull herself together as much as she can. Her hand is kind of like just shaking at her side. I want to make a perception check of the mother. I want to see what she's carrying as she circles me.
Okay. Perception. Okay, 15. Solid. In terms of what are you looking for specifically that she's carrying? Are you looking for weapons, potions?
Yeah.
What are you looking for?
I want to try and get some kind of idea of, is she carrying something that allows her this kind of magic?
Okay. You see, the one thing that you do notice really is that those branches are like conduits.
Okay.
They occasionally spark pink. Weapons-wise, the only thing she has are those god-awful nails. You think that they're probably ridden with disease. If she touches somebody, that's not going to go well.
Yeah.
Even just her breath is bad enough. You can't imagine what the rest of her is. In terms of weapons, she's not carrying any weapons. She doesn't have a staff. She doesn't have anything really on her person. She's covered in trinkets. She's got a few kind of golden, almost like, it looks like it was a belt on a humanoid of some kind. She's wearing it as a headpiece. A couple of kind of clasps in her hair. She's got a sort of a shawl made of reeds on one side. She's hunched over wearing these white robes that are mostly stained from the hips down. But in terms of sort of trinkets, etc., it doesn't seem like anything stands out to you.
Okay.
Who gets to start? How about we flip a coin, dearie?
I'm trying to decide if I play her game. This is... Oh, God. Sinza is thinking back to all the conversations that she's had with 𝘰𝘨 about sharing information and giving out information. And she's getting a little muddled in her mind because of the current situation. And she's trying to see an out of this that isn't just answering questions. And is starting to panic a little bit.
You see her breathe in again. Almost like she's relishing that feeling in you. Like she can smell it, taste it.
Is the way that she's feeling feelings like Cain? Or is it through just she can smell fear, basically?
Roll me an intelligence check and see what we can figure out. Doesn't seem like it's the same as Cain. Doesn't seem like she's mimicking your emotions because she's feeling them. It seems like she is able to smell and taste that fear, that misery. And she relishes in it.
Why don't you ask the first question?
Is that a yes, dearie?
I'm interested in what kind of questions you have.
See, I knew you could play nice. And she smiles, and you see those rotted, awful teeth. Right. Well, if we don't need to flip a coin, fine. She makes her way back up to her kind of pedestal. The statue behind her is warped. You see a handful of figures almost climbing up towards an angelic-looking portrait. They've got almost Druiar features in this stone. They look Fae. The statue is dedicated to a Fae. Which is odd. But it was vaguely mentioned that could be a capacity. It'd be safe to say that you're probably in the city.
Oh, shit. Oh.
Right. Remember, dear, answer honestly. I will know. Okay?
Since there's an answer.
Good. Why are you coming to visit me, dear?
I think you already know the answer to that question. You don't need to ask it.
I want to hear you say it.
I'm gonna put it simply, to kill you.
Oh, why would you want to do that to little old me? She
Because you're
places her
haunting
hand
our
on her
nightmares.
chest.
You and your kin.
Oh. You don't like your dreams, do you, my dear? That's so sad. Don't worry, Mother can make it all better. I'll just have to take you one by one.
No.
You feel something pushing against the edges of your mind, as if she's trying to draw something out of you as you speak. Roll me a wisdom save, please.
Oh, shit. I can't see.
You manage to kind of shake her off. And her smile falters a little bit. Stronger than I thought, dearie.
You're not the only one sinking
Right?
daggers into my brain.
Oh, how else am I supposed to get to know you if you're not willing to tell me?
I'm answering your questions, aren't I? Keep your talons out of my mind.
Yes, you are. That's your first question, dear. My turn. She smiles at you. It kind of clocks. You've just asked a question, and she's taken that as part of the game.
What?
Answering your question, I? Yes, you are. That's your question.
Oh my god! I'm so dumb. Lies gonna kill me. Sinza looks
trickery, isn't it?
pissed. God damn it. This is why I don't fuck with Faye anymore, because I'm too dumb.
What's that little rock you have in your pocket?
Stay out of it!
TikTok.
I belong to a friend.
At least you're truthful. I have this friend's kin, don't I?
I don't know.
You're lying.
You could be meeting anyone. How can I assume?
She tilts her head. Make me another wisdom save, please.
I've played these games before.
You feel her almost like the clawed nails sinking into your head. You feel like fingers in your brain peeling apart pieces of you in order to find that information. It stings. You can feel the invasion. There's nothing you can do to stop it.
Sinza tenses and Sinza tenses and stumbles back a step, her back kind of pressing up against the boundary. She doesn't say anything.
Every time you lie, dear, it's only going to get worse for you.
I'm not lying.
Oh,
I'm just not
but
speaking.
You knew him. You knew Caden.
Get his fucking name out of your mouth.
Too, didn't they?
You already asked a question. It's my turn.
My pet ate him alive. Or maybe you left him behind. Isn't that right, dearie? Oh dear. As she kind of crosses her fingers in front of her. Your question?
Sinza, who's currently reeling from the wording of that, she places her hand in her pocket and she holds Caden's rock and she's kind of thumbing over it.
At this moment, you notice migraine is missing.
Do I see my weapons anywhere? Do I see any of my bag of rocks? Anything? Any of my stuff?
You feel the rocks in your pocket. The rest of your items are missing.
Oh shit! Sinza goes to open her mouth and then very quickly shuts herself up. She's played games with Faye before, so she needs to be careful. I'm gonna make an intelligence.
You have one
check.
watching over you.
Yeah, he's not watching over me, man. He's hanging out.
He's hanging out.
He's hanging out.
He's just vibing.
We don't talk about him. Okay. Your connection to the void. Yes. How is it you came to walk the material plane?
I had some help from something from another plane. I think you know him. You've been in his territory. Synthesis.
Knew it.
She smiles. He offered me something I wanted, and I made deals. Now everyone's happy. Isn't that right, dearie?
Shit. She doesn't say anything.
You watch her as she kind of tilts her head slightly to the side, as if she's suddenly elsewhere.
Oh, you fuck. I know exactly what you're doing.
And there's maybe a moment or so of silence from her before she turns back to you and that smile returns. Ooh, aren't your friends lovely? It's a shame you'd come here to kill me. We could make great friends. Wonderful work partners.
You know that would never happen.
Oh.
You know your sick and twisted thoughts. You know that would never happen. We could
You know
your
who
kin,
I
didn't we?
am, Sinza. That's my question.
Can you repeat the question? I'm sorry, I missed it.
Do you know who I am?
I know your name.
What is it, dear?
Can I do? I want to fade check this. I want to tell.
Yeah?
If I say her name, is that going to cause some repercussions?
Roll me, let's say, a history check, because you've dealt with Faye before.
Okay.
You know what, roll me advantage, because you have dealt with Faye before.
Oh, yippee! Where's H for history? There it is.
𝘏𝘪𝘨𝘬𝘧𝘢𝘏𝘬𝘮.
It's not great.
Gonna be real, at this point, the fact she has your name is probably more of an issue.
Yeah.
Saying her name probably won't incite anything, because you have said the merchant's name,
Mm-hmm.
and if anything, that just kind of gets the merchant's attention.
Okay.
And that's usually just because you're attached to him in some capacity.
Why you say it like
You've
that?
spoken things like 𝘏𝘪𝘨's name, and that's not done anything.
Why is she asking? I'm being super sus at the moment.
It's always good to be on edge with an archhag.
Yeah. Why waste a question on that? You know that we know who you are.
And that's your question, dear. Are you going to answer me or not?
A bloodied mother.
All of the other people in the room with you almost let out a sigh. Mother. As they look towards her, she raises her hands up. Good. You're right. I am the bloodied mother. I am the creature that comes in the night and steals away children who are disobedient and makes them obedient forever. That's my game. I'm awfully good at making people listen to me. She kind of tilts her head. There's this kind of jingle of the trinkets on her head. And she leans forward again. How much do you know of hags, my dear? Because clearly you're running in blind, but wouldn't it be fun for you to really know what you're up against?
How do I answer this question? Damn it. Sinza grits her teeth like she's almost frustrated in her lack of knowledge on the area. She has liar for this.
Your discomfort is delicious.
I know enough about your capabilities, your intentions.
Enough. Is it really enough, dear? Roll me another wisdom save.
You're patiently waiting for my mind to break.
I'm working on it.
And it's gonna.
As you feel those fingers almost clawing into your brain again, it's almost like peeling the left and the right side apart. She's scraping through muscle in order to find what she wants out of you. And you watch as you through the blur of pain, as you're kind of looking up at her, you watch as she breathes in and her figure changes. She turns small, a white-haired child. Now a little too short to see over the banister. She's having to kind of pull herself up and rest her head. You see Suja's face, Erin. That red streak on his hand.
Sinza's probably on her knees.
Anything, dear.
Sinza, who's probably been forced to her knees by the pain, is just kind of like gasping for a second. And then remembers, kind of snaps to attention as she realizes she's probably reveling in the expression. And tries to pull herself together.
Oh, your composure. It's so cute.
This wasn't part of the game. Feeling through my mind for information.
That one's very interesting. Maybe you'll be more amicable towards me if I change my face. Is a child not innocent enough for you? As she snaps her head and it almost twists, it's almost very similar to the executioner in how she moves, almost like she has learned these traits. As she adjusts herself, you see sprouts of black and brown fur and horns that raise up from the top of her head. She almost sort of apparates steel armor and stood at the top of the stairs is a slightly disjointed image, similar to the one you saw of the painting in Kane's house.
She looks away. She's looking down at her hands. She's looking down at her hands, fisted in the blood. She doesn't want to see him, not like this.
Don't you want to talk to me, Sinza? It's me.
No.
I broke my oath for you.
No, it's not. No.
It's your turn for questions.
I'm done playing this game.
We're done when I say I'm done.
Done.
Fine. Know this, sister. My misery will outlive me. The wolf still has his teeth. You can hear his kind of, his tusks kind of grit against his own. My contract still stands. Misery will echo across this feeble plain by his metal-coated claws.
Can I make a history check?
Yeah.
I think I know what it is, and I really hope it's not what I think it is. Come on.
Oh my god.
Okay.
As you hear that, it's almost like the images are playing in your head as you're kind of piecing this information together. You hear, or you see, the little metal figures from the city of Violet Gold. The Mechanicus Anima. Warforged. You start to think, who got the White Wolf those blueprints?
It was to protect Noel, wasn't it?
It was to what, sorry?
Was it to protect Noel? Is that... Did he...
You think, with a nat 20, I'll say, this seems likely to be more a hag has made a deal with the White Wolf than Targan.
Okay.
It's just coming out of Targan's mouth.
Okay. Shit. Damn. Okay, fuck. That's... I don't know if that's better or worse, though, Tobias. Fuck.
Oh, it's bad.
That's bad. That's... Shit. Sinza's refusing to look up. She doesn't want to see his face painted on someone else. Not her first time seeing him in flesh. And she's looking down with her teeth gritted as she's taking in the information. And there's just this very low kind of grumbling growl leaving her. She's done playing.
You're like a cornered animal.
I have nothing more to say to you.
Fine. You don't need to talk to me. Let's go somewhere else, shall we? And you hear the kind of cracking of bone as she returns back to her original form. And that smell again hits you like a truck. It is fucking horrible. It's almost masked when she changes shape. It's such a perfect recreation that she could only make Targan into what you know of him.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't know him.
You're a monster.
Go to sleep, darling. Go on, dearie. Just close your eyes. Don't make me have to do it for you.
No. She fights it.
It's getting heavier. Roll me. Let's go. Constitution saving throw, please.
Eight.
Your head feels like it's full of sand. You can feel her warm hands on you, but you can see her, she's not moving. Rustling through your fur. It's up the back of your head. And you can see the rest of the figures in the room are walking towards you. Mother's embrace. Let Mother hold you. It's so warm. We'll take you somewhere better. Somewhere quiet. Go to sleep. Roll me another Constitution saving throw. 15. It's at this point the lichen starts thrashing. As if it's suddenly had a spark of, oh god, like it's panicking. It's freaking out. You can feel it rumbling in your chest, like pushing it against your ribcage, like, we need to go.
Mm-hmm.
This is bad.
Okay. Is the border still in place?
At the moment, you think with a good hard rush, you may be able to break out of it.
Okay. Sinza who's still pressed on her knees, she kind of looks up to the mother, hearing her change back. And this kind of like toothy grin fills Sinza's more as the kind of corners of her eyes start to darken. I can change faces as well. As her body kind of bends and extends, and she's going to encourage the lichen to sit in the same seat as her.
You feel it, like almost shoulder to shoulder with you.
Mm-hmm.
As you are pushed back into that almost third-person view of yourself, as you are transformed. You become this other version of you. And the rest of the figures don't react. You watch as the mother begins to smile further and further until it's almost like at the tips of her ears. It's like splitting her face in half. It's just all teeth. You look just like her.
Oh, I fucking hate this.
She chose a good protege, don't you think?
Sinza is going to try and sink her claws as she transforms into the barrier to try and shatter it, basically, as the lichen is just thrashing in this small space.
Roll me in athletics.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. As you can feel your claws sinking in, it's almost like your blood magic is biting through this barrier that's holding you closed. I will not be caged anymore, as it tears this barrier into pieces. And we are going to go into combat.
Yes! Release me!
So, the mother is going to step back. This is not her fight to fight. Her children will handle it, I'm sure.
Oh, God.
So.
Thank God that was almost one.
Okay.
Oh, no.
We're going to take a very quick break.
Okay.
While I sort something out on my end and also get some water.
You get some water.
So I'm just going to pause. And so is that. 3, 2, 1. Top of the turn order is Mother's Scout, who is going to take a few paces backwards. Kind of stand on one of these benches. He is going to take a shot with his longbow at you. $14 does not hit. As it goes slightly wide as the lichen moves you with almost precision of knowing where your enemies are.
Mm-hmm.
The lichen is aware. It's adding that perception that you're still present and you can taste, feel everything that's happening now, but you are having almost instinctive movements that are beyond your control. One of them dodges you away from an arrow. He is going to fire again. And that one's a hit.
Ew.
This time, he almost fires them very quickly, in quick succession, as you take 13 points of, I believe that's piercing damage. And that is the scout's turn. It is now the archer's turn. There you go. The archer is also going to take a couple of steps back. And he is going to also fire the longbow at you. And miss horribly. Again, that instinct dodges you out of the way, as these are all happening in such quick succession. You can't miss, or you can't dodge every single one. You can certainly try. And once again, another shot. And this one's a hit. You only take 3 points of piercing damage, as these arrows seem a little less sturdy than the last ones. It is now your turn. What are you doing, Sinza?
Okay. Sinza, as the lichen kind of dodges and weaves away from these arrows that are shot with her, taking a couple of them, she drops her head, and the fur mane kind of is coated in this blood that coats the ground. I'm going to use my Cry of the Cursed, please.
Okay.
So I'm going to...
So I believe it's a wisdom save from all of us?
If we're in low light, yes.
Here we are. It is dim in this place.
Yeah.
Right. So, everyone make a whiz save. Let's go. So, this is the assassin. That is a crippling fail. This is the magician. That's a crit success. This is the barbarian. It's also a fail.
Oh.
And another fail. They are not built for dealing with you. And a success. So the ranger and the mage are not affected, but the rest of them are terrified. So, fear effects. You are frightened. So are you. And so are you. Okay.
As this kind of like hissed, crackling sound leaves Sinza, it's this just god-awful, high-pitched scream. She's probably heard it from a dying animal, and she mimics it and mimics it and mimics it. Seeing these three, as their expressions kind of drop as the fear takes on, she snaps her head kind of like a serpent's, and she spins it so it's between her bottom leg to look up and out at this one that's behind her. And she's going to just like pounce with a claw attack.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to quickly look up something, because I'm a silly bastard and can't remember the exact notes for it. No. Okay. I think you have two of them targeted currently. You have the barbarian and the magician.
Ah, yes. Cool. Just the
magician. Okay, that's the push. Right, perfect. Okay. So they have disadvantage on attack rolls against you whilst they are frightened. But they can, at the end of their turn, roll to try and break out of their fear.
Yeah.
Okay, so 17 on the magician hits. Roll thy damage. That's 3 points. As you carve through flesh like butter, some of the bandages across their torso are kind of ripped off, leaving them kind of top naked. But they're so bathed in blood, any of their details are kind of lost.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okie dokie. It is the assassin's turn. The assassin can't willingly move closer to you. So she is going to step away from you. And she is going to attempt to use her light crossbow instead. Oh wait, no, she's got pack tactics, which means she rolls at advantage against you.
What do you mean?
Because she's frightened, so it'll be a
straight.
flat.
Yeah.
It'll be flat. So she fails the shot. She shoots at you, it misses horribly. So unfortunately, that is her turn. She cannot do anything else. Oh, she will make a whiz save.
Yeah, make a whiz save. What she saves?
Does a 14 save? Yep.
Yeah.
So she breaks out of her fear. And is no longer afraid of you. The magician cannot move any closer to you, but they also just really can't get close to you anyway. You are right on top of them. They are going to... Oh my god, I forgot I gave them these spells.
Oh god! Kill the sorcerer! Get him!
They're going to place a hand out. Like, almost you see that fear in their eyes, and it almost looks like a scared civilian as they are like raising a hand up towards your maw as it's open. You're baring your teeth in this creature's direction. And there is this spark of cold. I need you to make me a con save, please.
Yes.
Their save is a 17. You save on it. You take half
just 17? Holy shit. Okay, fuck.
As you are sprayed with a cone of cold. So you take half damage.
Yep.
You're not raging.
No.
So it will just be half, which is fine.
I have resilient hide in the lichen form, so I don't need to rage because I still get the effects of like.
Okay, so it'll be a
bludgeoning. No, it'll still be a half because it's magic.
It's magical.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any magic I take.
So yeah, you take 16 points of cold damage as you are sprayed with this kind of flurry of cold. Such an unfamiliar sensation, especially on Sif. Being met with ice, especially in your mouth. Very unpleasant.
That's fine.
You get brain freeze. You can feel the lichen almost rustle as if that's fine. This is a fine sensation. The cold is comfortable.
Ooh. Okay. What?
And that is. Oh, actually, no. They've got a cantrip. They're going to cantrip you as well. As they grab kind of the sides of your jaw, almost like grabbing onto your tusks, and they are going to try and shocking grasp you. This will be at disadvantage. Does that hit? That is a 20. That does hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
God, at their level. You take... it doesn't tell me how much you take, because apparently you didn't want to fucking label that, so that was 48, I believe, so I'll just reroll that again. Cool. 16 points of thunder damage as you are met with this kind of jolt that almost stiffens all of your limbs. You feel your back legs almost kind of give out slightly as your tail kind of sprays blood up off of the floor. And over the assassin behind you, just all over them. So they're fucking coated in it. And that is the mage's turn.
I'm scared of. They can't get any closer though. Fuck you, barbarian.
So
I know
the
you can't do
barbarian
shit.
is kind of looking there like shit. So she's going to bonus action war cry as you hear this shout from her mouth. And she almost speaks in another tongue. What languages do you speak?
Sylvan and Palms. That's it.
Palms, you don't understand what she says, but she calls out a few words, and you hear "mother" at the end. As one creature of its choice, which will be the magician in this case, gains 2d10 plus 5 temporary hit points.
Ah, damn it. Oh no.
Okay, that's not many. That's nine temporary hit points. So that's fine. That's manageable. as they are kind of bolstered by this prayer to Mother that you hear from them. And that's all they can do. They can't get closer to you. So she is going to
make
roll
a save.
this save.
Yeah.
14
Yeah,
meets and beats. Yeah. Damn. As she is broken free of her fear. And that is her turn. It's the Scout's turn. Scout is going to continue pot-shotting you. Oh, he's at advantage because of pack tactics.
Yeah.
Sorry. Again.
Oh my god.
Well, he hits anyway.
Oh shit.
And then it will be damage, which I will just have to roll. This is, so that's 4 plus 6. That is 10 points of damage to you. So I will take that off. Just make it easier. As you feel these arrows sinking into your ribs from behind you, they're almost like piercing under the skin and kind of curving under. It's very unpleasant. As he shoots again.
Oh god.
And hits again. As you take 19 points of damage. Your vision's starting to blur. Things are starting to get bad. You can taste blood in your mouth. The lichen is not giving up. They will continue to fight until their last breath they have to.
Yeah.
Archer's turn. Archer is going to pew at you. Can you believe it?
Wow.
Pack tactics gives him advantage. Oh, it would be disadvantage, sorry. Well, not disadvantage, it would be flat. So I'll just roll that again. So that single... She's still frightened of you. That's a terrible miss. As she fires off at you. She'll try again. And again, miss horribly. As you're dodging out of the way, you almost like bat one of the arrows out of the sky with your tail, as if they're more of a nuisance than they are a threat. And that is her turn. It's your turn, Sinza.
I want to fuck up this magician's day. As Sinza kind of coughs out this black ichor, it just joins this kind of sea of blood. And her tail is kind of just flicking through the air agitatedly. As she kind of lowers her stance, those the two kind of 4 legs on her back kind of push for herself to stand as her 2 arms come up, and she's just going to sink 2 claws into this magician.
Nice.
That's my claw.
Oh, I forgot to make the save. That hits.
17.
So they take 8 points of slashing damage, and the archer saves on her frightened condition.
As Sinza's claws are kind of sunk into this magician, she's kind of pushing down, almost using her weight. As her maw opens and there's that glowing blue from in her maw, she's going to wrap her jaws around her throat, or try to.
Okay. Going for the bite.
Yeah.
That's a hit.
Yes. Oh my god.
They take 3 points of piercing damage. You can hear them kind of almost gurgle as your teeth stick into their throat. And their head turns slightly and looks up to the bloodied mother, who's just watching. No, dear. Keep going. I'm enjoying this.
Fuck this fucking... Sinza, with her bonus action, I'm going to use... I'm going to use Blood Curse of Binding. As Sinza's tail kind of drags through the blood, it kind of flicks up and this almost like swirling pattern is created. This kind of arrow is formed and then shoots towards the mother's scalp, please, because this guy's pissing me off.
Okay, yeah. You have the magician still targeted, by the way.
Thank you.
Okay.
I have mother's scalp now.
Like it's a binding. Okay, so I believe that is. What kind of save is that?
It is a. Where's my charisma saving throw?
Charisma save. Okay. He's shit charisma. Oh, okay. Never mind. Never mind. He manages to kind of dodge out of the way of the blood, almost like he was expecting it.
Oh no, these
You
guys
doing
have done their
anything else,
homework on Lycan. No, that's my turn, thank you.
Okay, it's the assassin's turn.
Oh, yippee. Oh no.
Let's get some flanking going. She has advantage on the attack, so she gets to. She's going to stab you.
Stab, stab.
I was supposed to roll advantage, but here we are. She hits anyway. And she's going to roll her damage and then roll sneak attack damage.
What the fuck is that?
So that wasn't her sneak attack. Apparently, that's
Oh god.
that I wasn't aware of.
I was like, how many dice is
Oh,
that?
it's poison damage. Even better. So you get stabbed for 8 points of piercing damage. You then take 22 points of poison damage. And then she also sneak attacks until that.
Dude, I need to play an assassin at some point. I need to play a rogue. Holy shit.
You take another 20 points of sneak attack damage.
Oh shit.
As your vision is starting to turn black around the corners. You see the bloodied mother raises a hand. That's enough, dear. I think we've bullied her enough today. Maybe back off. As the assassin takes a few steps back. You can take an attack of opportunity on them.
Yeah, fuck her. Dude. Yeah, Sinza just swings her fucking back claw at her. That's the wrong thing, lad. There's a 20.
That's a hit, yeah.
Yay!
That's a crit, so
Go.
roll your damage and we'll double that. So 16 points applies damage. She applies damage again. There you go. She's looking rough as you kind of claw into her. She almost doesn't respond to you as you move away from her. Or as she moves away from you, more likely. And it's on the magician's turn that the bloodied mother points towards you. It is, I believe, 5d8. It is. Not that this is I roll it out of posterity. I knew it was going to roll high. Even the minimum would roll higher than your hit points. Sinza, as you see her finger, her twisted, disgustingly long finger point towards you. It's almost like you've been shot. You feel like a bolt in your head and you drop to the floor. Asleep. She casts sleep on you.
Sinza's body just hits the blood, just spraying.
As the world darkens and you can hear the shuffle of people around you. The Lycan quietens. They calm. And when you finally wake up, you are not in a pool. In fact, you're in something odd. It's a strange series of colours around you. You don't quite comprehend as your eyes open. You are still bleeding quite heavily. You are injured. You can still feel that poison that has left its ache in your joints. And as you kind of blink and begin to kind of take in the world around you, you see a field, some stone structures around you, massed in this almost strange purple red colour. Pink. You can make out pink. As you press a hand against it, it's solid. This dome. It's almost like the magic circle, but this is like you've been put in a hamster ball. As you peer out, you see a pair of eyes are looking at you. And you're alone, other than this person.
Oh, God.
You see a man stood with, I believe, a great sword, a halberd. He's watching you quite closely. That doesn't look very nice. Okay. He doesn't show any expression as you're laying in this almost hamster ball of magic that has pinned you in place. And for a moment you look at him and he looks like Caden. Long, kind of bushy hair, greying, but similar kind of style, shaved at the sides, long ears, similar markings, a streak of red paint across one side of his face. He has a dull expression, his eyes are grey, almost white, as he's looking at you with a frown, has the halberd at the ready. He is stock still. He's just watching you.
Angus?
He doesn't respond.
Sinza kind of clutching at her ribs, kind of testing the boundary. She kind of just puts her fingertips to it.
It stings.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it makes your fingers feel like static.
Okay. I don't have any of my weapons on me, do I?
You are emptied.
Okay.
Your funny little copy that's running around in the woods currently handling your equipment.
Oh, they took all my stuff? Damn it.
Be suspicious if somebody didn't have any of her things.
That's true, yeah. Damn my rocks! Kate's gonna kill me. Sinza kind of pulls her hand away and clutches at her ribs. And she's looking at this man and she can see their resemblance. I can make a history check if you'd like, but I think with Sinza's knowledge of what Cade used to look like and stories she used to tell about.
I think it's pretty clear who you're looking at.
Yeah.
He's covered in scars. Wears symbols of the 𝘞𝘦𝘭𝘤𝘮.
Mm-hmm.
Has a sort of a long, leafy cloak over one shoulder. Sits on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like he's standing on guard.
And he's looking at Sinza. Like he's like looking. Okay. Angus?
Just stares at you. There's no response. He doesn't even seem to. It seems like he can't even hear you.
Sinza again places a bloodied hand into her pocket and rubs it over that stone. I knew your son.
He see one of his ears flick.
Caden.
There's a flicker of recognition for a moment before it dulls very quickly.
We visited your grove.
Probably perception check.
Oh, okay.
What did you ask, sorry?
We visited your grove, is what she says.
16. You notice now as you're kind of looking him over, his feet are rooted to the floor.
Yeah.
With a 16, his legs are shaking.
Oh god. I need to try and I need to use language. Okay. In a dry green.
There's another flick.
Your daughter, Iris. She's taken up your mantle.
He lets out a sigh. It's like a soft breath. You can see him almost try and form words. Too young.
She was ready for it.
Blinks. And there's a kind of a snap in his head. He smiles at you. Dearie, stop trying to break my toys.
Fucking kill her. Sinza snarls.
Oh. Now. Just because I've had to put you in a cage doesn't mean I have to muzzle you too.
Let me the fuck out of here. Where is my party?
You're bleeding quite a lot, dear. If you keep moving, you'll die before they get here.
Oh god, this is a fucking trap. Fuck!
Like I said, there's another you that's taking your spot. They still haven't noticed.
How long has it been? By this point?
Can't tell.
Ah! I says the stars, no. So this is going to assume it's only been a couple hours. I think that comforts the thought that they would notice.
They would figure it out.
They would notice. Like Lyra would notice. Duncan would notice. Kane would notice. They would know. She likes to think that.
Maybe I'll just leave you here, dear. Your misery tastes wonderful.
I am going to push for those same emotions that Sinza used to push when she was fighting the lichen. The blank emotion, the blank expression.
Okay. Roll me a constitution. Let's go with constitution.
She ain't feeding on me. Dirty 20.
You feel, you suppress those feelings as you kind of push that down, you push down those sensations. It's familiar, it's comfortable. You've done this thousands of times before to try and snuff out the lichen before it broke out of you. You watch it as Angus's head tilts slightly. That's no fun. You know what? I think I have a little gift for you whilst you're waiting. How's that sound? If you don't want to play nice, then neither will I.
Fuck.
And inside this little dome that you've been placed within, you hear Caden's voice. Sinza? Sinza, where are we?
Stop.
It's dark here.
It's not him.
Sinza, as you can hear him calling for you. You watch as Angus is watching you closely.
Sinza puts her hands over her ears and tears are starting to fill her eyes hearing his voice. She's holding her own burdens with what happened to Caden. She's just trying to block out the noise. It's not him.
Since
It's
you
not
left
him.
me there.
I did everything to save you.
Look where that goes.
I did everything, Caden.
You didn't do enough. And that misery is exactly what she wants. She feeds off you. You can see Angus smile, and his head snaps back, and he returns to that blank, dull expression as he is keeping watch over you. And hours pass.
Oh my god.
And it's constant. You can't break his voice out of your head. You can hear it through your hands. It's impossible to shake off. And you just have to endure it until they come and find you. Let's hope they figure out it's not you. And that's where we are going to.
You fucker. God damn. Oh my god.
Sleep well, Sinza. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next episode. Bye.
Bye bye.